For nearly 2 decades, he's been the face of basketball, a king crowned before he'd even stepped onto an NBA court, a prodigy who became an icon. But today, the applause isn't as loud. The cheers are cracked with something darker: frustration, fatigue, and yes, hate. Right now, the name LeBron James doesn't just spark debates, it sets the entire internet on fire. Some say he's the greatest of all time. Others say he's the most overhyped player ever. And in recent months, a wave of backlash has risen, fueled not just by his game, but by the power he wields, the image he projects, and the controversies that seem to follow him like a shadow. This isn't just about basketball anymore. This is about a king who's become the storm. LeBron's career didn't start quietly. From the moment he was dubbed the Chosen One, he was set up not just to win, but to be worshipped. And for years, he delivered. Jaw-dropping plays, titles, MVPs, and records that seemed untouchable. But when you rise too high, the air gets thinner, and the hate grows louder. Fans are tired of the endless GOAT debate, tired of every conversation about basketball somehow looping back to him, tired of the spotlight that never seems to shift, no matter who else is rising. When Michael Jordan retired, his legend was sealed. LeBron's, however, is still being written, and every missed shot or awkward quote turns into a viral storm. That kind of endless exposure doesn't just make you famous, it makes you a target. LeBron isn't just a superstar, he's a power broker. He builds super teams, he influences front offices, he decides where stars will land and how teams are shaped. Whether you call it leadership or manipulation, it's undeniable. People still remember The Decision, that infamous 2010 TV special where LeBron announced he'd be taking his talents to South Beach. A single sentence that turned an adored hometown hero, but that was just the beginning. Over the years, his influence has only grown. From orchestrating trades to shaping locker room dynamics, LeBron isn't just playing the game. He's rewriting the rules. And with that power comes resentment. Fans call him the GM in sneakers. Critics say he destroys team chemistry for personal gain. And whether it's fair or not, that perception has stuck like glue. The hate didn't just appear out of nowhere. It's been fed by moments that burned into public memory. Let's talk about a few. The China controversy. In 2019, LeBron faced massive backlash after his comments regarding a tweet supporting Hong Kong protests. Many felt he prioritized business interests over human rights. Overnight, he went from athlete activist to hypocrite in the eyes of critics. Load management and the stat padding claims. Critics have accused LeBron of chasing stats in late-game situations, padding his numbers instead of prioritizing team wins. Whether true or not, the narrative grew louder, especially in seasons where his teams struggled. Flopping and on-court drama. Viral clips of LeBron exaggerating contact during games have become meme fuel. Opposing fans say it cheapens his legacy. Supporters say it's part of strategy. Either way, it's added gasoline to the fire. I'm the GOAT moment. In 2018, after leading Cleveland Cavaliers to an incredible finals run, LeBron declared himself the greatest player of all time. A bold statement that split the basketball world in half. Legends usually let history crown them. LeBron crowned himself. Politics, activism, and polarization. LeBron has never shied away from political or social issues. And while many applaud his courage, others claim he picks and chooses causes, speaking loudly on some, but staying silent on others. Each of these moments didn't just spark debate. They divided the room. And over time, they built an aura not just of greatness, but of controversy. Here's the part that hits the deepest. LeBron is no longer the young phenom. He's a 21-season veteran in a league dominated by new names. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum. And yet, the spotlight still belongs to him. Every headline, every highlight, every debate, still orbiting LeBron James. For many fans, that feels suffocating. They want a new era, a new face, but the king won't step aside. And why should he? He's still performing at a level most players can only dream of. But that very longevity makes him a villain in the eyes of a generation hungry for change. The boos aren't always about what he does. Sometimes they're about what he represents. Dominance that refuses to fade. LeBron didn't ask to play in the age of algorithms, but he does. A missed shot isn't just a stat anymore. It's a viral clip on YouTube, a meme on X, a reaction trend on TikTok. Every sigh, every flop, every fiery quote, replayed, remixed, reposted a million times. And hate spreads faster than highlights. Unlike the legends who came before him, LeBron's career isn't just documented. It's dissected in real time by millions of fans and haters. His controversies don't fade away. They live forever in clips, tweets, and hashtags. This is the brutal truth about icons. The same world that builds them up waits for the moment to tear them down. LeBron isn't hated because he's failed. He's hated because he's still here. He's a reminder that dominance doesn't ask permission. And when a player controls the narrative for 2 decades straight, resentment is inevitable. Jordan faced it. Kobe Bryant faced it. Tom Brady faced it. But LeBron's battle is louder, harsher, because it's happening in the noisiest era in sports history. Right now, the king stands at a crossroads. His legacy is unmatched, his power undeniable. But the whispers have turned into roars. Every controversy, every headline, every viral moment adds weight to the throne he built. But here's the twist. LeBron has lived his entire career under fire. And every time the world turns on him, he rises higher. The question isn't why people are hating him. The question is, when this era ends, will the hate matter at all? Because history doesn't remember the noise. It remembers the legend. If you want the uncensored breakdown of how LeBron's biggest controversies shaped his career, the moments that made him both hero and villain, then subscribe, because this story isn't over. This is only the beginning of the final chapter.